Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my Samsung microwave. It's about 10 years old. I recently had an issue where I need to like really slam the door hard. Only then the microwave kind of it turns on, but the power is on. But when I push start button, nothing happens. It's a very simple fix. I've noticed especially the bottom piece here. It doesn't latch on to this groove right here at the bottom. So we're going to see how to fix this. It's a very easy fix. Now, just a quick tip, make sure the microwave is unplugged for at least 30 minutes to discharge any electricity which you may be holding in. And also a quick note, you may want to wear gloves because there are some sharp edges on the metal parts here before we get access to the back. Okay, so let's go and I'll show you how to open the back and fix this. All right, this is the back of the microwave. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 Phillips screws sitting in there which is holding it. So I'm going to go and remove these and I'm going to take the top cover off. And you can see here this portion, the grill is so dirty. At one point what I'm going to do, it's very sticky, so I'm going to use some moisture in this area. I'm going to vacuum all the dust because that's ventilation. It should not be blocking. This will be a good chance to clean this grill and then before you get this start working once again. Okay, let's go and remove these screws. All right, that's the last one coming off. I'm not showing all the screws just to keep this video nice and short. Okay, as you can see here, you can lift. The edges are really sharp, be careful, and then you gotta just slide it out. And that's it. And there we go. I want to move the camera to this side. This is the latching mechanism area, as you can see here. So I'm going to show you how to remove this area to fix it. It's a very small fix. But before you do this, you want to make sure that you want to pop the door open. So I'm going to press the button, have this door open so that it's nice and close. So now it's easy to remove these. I'm going to get a little closer so you can see what I'm going to do. As you can see here, there's one screw on the top there. And there's another screw. You got some wires covering that. All right, you can see there's another screw right there. So that's holding this latch control area. So I'm going to remove these 2 screws and I'm going to remove this piece. Now be careful, these screws are sitting on the plastic. You don't want to go too hard on them and break the plastic area. So let's remove them and access and remove that piece. All right, there we go. Let's take the first one off. So this is off. Let's get this one off at the bottom. I'm going to just get a small grip at the back. There we go. Let's take this off. All right. Just going to get a little closer. All right. You can see this piece kind of comes off. It's very simple. Just gently push it aside. So this latching mechanism is sitting on these flimsy metal over here. So there's 2 holes there to hold the screws. So this metal in time kind of moves away so that the latch doesn't go and catch on the door. So what I'm going to do is a very simple trick. I'm going to show you right now. Can I get it nice and close? All right. So I'm going to use my finger to push this metal piece away from you. You can see there how flimsy it is. So I'm going to move it away. And now you can see it's slightly bent. I'm going to do the same thing for the bottom as well. You're going to see the bottom one here as well. I'm going to use my finger to push it away. Give it a nice push. Yep. And you can see here how it's bent slightly. So both the bottom and the top, they should match the amount of bend you've given. So this will realign this latching mechanism so that this hook at the bottom will go and engage the bottom piece right there. All right, so I finished bending this. Let's go and put this latch back on and see if it engages now. All right, so I have this realigned now. There's a little hook on the top. So make sure the hook comes and it all sits in nice. Now here's a small tip. This is plastic, so just be careful. My suggestion is just use your finger to thread this in carefully. You don't want to yank this with your power drill, because if that plastic kind of wands away, and this is never gonna, then you got to replace this whole piece. So just be careful, just hand tight with this, and then you use a drill or irregular screwdrivers to tighten that. All right, while tightening this, I would use my finger at the back and just give a counter force. You don't want to be bending this too much again. All right, let's do the bottom. I know there's lots of wires, just be careful. Okay, that's nice and tight. Just one more at the bottom. Okay, that's good. All right, let's give it a shake. It's nice and sturdy. Okay. All right, watch carefully. This was the video I was taking before fixing this. So when I close that door, you see the bottom piece did not come down, but you can see when I slam it, it is going to come down. You see that? Now, after bending these two, let's see if they would just engage without even me shutting it. So let's take a look. All right. Now this piece of the video is right after I bend that metal piece. I'm just going to see, I'm going to close this door very gently. I'm going to see here. There we go. See that piece just engaged? So once again, I'm going to open that. Then there we go. That's done the job. Now you notice that if this is happening quite often, then you may have to completely change the latching mechanism. So hopefully this video helps. Once again, you got to put everything back again together. The back cover, just make sure it's nice and sharp. Just be very careful. So let's see that. It's perfect. All right, all the best.